Hey guys, I wanted to do a video today because it is sunny out and I have perfect lighting right now. I have crazy eyeliner because I was playing around. It's not as even as I wanted it to be, but I was gonna do a tutorial, but now everybody and their mother has done tutorials on it. But Kat Von D posted this picture on her Instagram. If I can get out of car mode here. Of her like lightning bolt eyeliner. So I was just messing around and trying to do that. This is just going to be a little haul actually of some random stuff that I picked up. This video is probably not going to go up until I have my new internet service so that I don't have to wait hours for it to upload, so I'm not going to worry about rushing anymore because I've been rushing my videos lately so that they stay under 10 minutes and don't take forever and ever to upload. So Wet n Wild has new stuff, obviously, and I picked up a few things. First of all, I saw these on the Nouveau Cheap blog. I love her blog. That's like the one I check every single day because she always posts about limited edition stuff and drugstore sales and all that kind of stuff. So I saw that Wet n Wild had new, what are these called? They look like lollipops, basically, the nail polishes. I only picked up one because all the other ones are very, very similar to the Color Icon Bejeweled collection that came out last year, I think it was. They're all like blue toned with tons of glitter. This is the only one I got. It's called Confections of a Bakeaholic, and it's a silvery one. And it's really, really dense micro silver glitter, and it's got silver, blue, green, pink, and gold bigger glitter in it. I can't really tell if it's hexagonal glitters, but I have that actually on my middle finger over black polish, and then the rest of my nails, look how pretty that is. Those are the new Revlon double-ended nail art ones, and I believe this one was Moondust. It's black and then it's got that blue, green, gold flaky. I've been in love with those nail polishes lately. Next I got, because these two things I got at Walgreens, and then the rest of the stuff I got on a different day. I picked up the only thing that really caught my eye from the Wet n Wild Fergie collection where I was like, I need to get that. It's, what are they called? To Reflect Shimmer Palette, and this one is Rose Champagne Glow. I didn't realize how honkin' big these things are, seeing them online and stuff. But this is the one that's like a highlighter. More of a highlighter than a blush. It's got like pink and champagne tones in it, and it's really pretty. It's nice and shimmery. That is what it looks like. And alright, so those two things were a different day, and then I got this stuff. The Wet n Wild, I don't know how new this is because I haven't seen it yet, but I know people have done reviews on it before. It's supposed to be a bronzer with SPF 15 called Reserve Your Cabana, but it's very light and more of a highlighter than a bronzer. It's super soft and smooth, and it's really, the best way I can describe it is a less shimmery version of the Merry Luminizer one that I just got recently. I don't know if you can even tell. There's not a lot of shimmer to it, but it's a really pretty highlight. It blends out very nice because it's so smooth. What else? I guess I will talk about these first because these are pretty cool. The new Mega Last lip glosses. The light pink one is called Click on My Hyper Pink, and the darker pink is Back to the Fuchsia. So these I've played around with already. There's pros and cons. They have kind of a weird applicator, which is my first con, because these are, the consistency is a lot like the Kat Von D liquid lipsticks. And with this applicator, it's very hard to apply it precisely. So I'm going to show you the crazy pigmentation. I'm just going to... So they are like a paint. They're very pigmented. As you can see, this is a super bright light pink, like bubblegum pink. They dry matte. At least the two colors I have dry matte. I saw some shimmery ones, so I'm sure they dry and have shimmer. When they dry, they are very sticky. So if you don't like the sticky feeling on your lips, you're not gonna like these. They have awesome staying power, which is probably why they're so sticky. I can eat and drink and stuff with these. They do transfer, like, it's not horrible, actually. Yeah, see, I don't know if it's even showing up, but it's not a horrible transfer because they dry so dry, but they dry out my lips a little bit, not too bad. I just don't like the super stickiness. But as far as like a cheap $2.99 drugstore lip color, it's really awesome if you can get past the stickiness. They kind of have a weird smell to them, but it goes away once they dry and everything. What else was I gonna say? I had this color on the other day for like 3 hours. I ate and drank. It was like 3 hours before I noticed it fading, but it fades into like it stains once it fades, so it's like an even fade. But the one thing that sucks is that it gathers in like your lip line, so you kind of have to touch it up after a while. But you can't go wrong with these for $2.99. It's crazy. So that's the click on my hyper pink color, and then since I have that one on, I will swatch the other one on my hand. These are beautifully pigmented lip colors. And like I said, if you can get past the stickiness of it, definitely worth it for $2.99. I mean, that's craziness. Then I'm going to talk about, they have new foundations and pressed powders. I got Fair and Fair Light in both of them because obviously you can't open these in the store and check out what matches you and what doesn't. I found, after trying them out, that I have to use a mixture of both for it to match my skin good. So the Fair is a little bit too light, and then the Fair Light is a little darker. So them together are perfect. Let's see. I should have written everything down, but I'm going to do like a full in-depth blog review in case I forget anything that I'm talking about now. They are more of like a watery consistency, the liquid foundations. You don't get much. This is, actually it's 1 ounce, so that's usually what size foundations are. I guess it's just because it's in a squeeze bottle, it doesn't seem like that much. It's kind of liquidy. It's a light to medium coverage, so if you like full coverage foundations, it really doesn't do that job. It works pretty decent with my oily skin. You need to use the powder definitely over it to set it, because I think if I didn't set it with powder, it would definitely, the shine would come through, but it works okay with my oily skin. It's not my favorite foundation I've ever used. Like I said, I am addicted to the Kat Von D foundation, but I got these mainly for like review purposes to let you guys know how good they are. So the foundations, they're decent. I mean, they're not great coverage. They're good for like on the go. And like I said, it says medium to full coverage on the back, but really not. I've only used it for a couple days, but so these are like decent, I would say. They're not amazing. The powder, there's not really much I can say about pressed powder. It does a good job of mattifying after the foundation is on. I mean, the foundation dries and it's somewhat matte, but this really mattifies it. It's very powdery though, so like I used it with my stippling brush, and just lightly doing it, it like tears it up because it's so powdery, so that's kind of a downfall. It comes with a little makeup sponge. It's just like the little sponge applicator, but it's so powdery. This is the fair one, and I know it looks super white, but once you blend it out, it's like, it's so powdery it just blends away. But yeah, if you're looking for cheap foundation and powder, these are good. Good to throw in your bag and have with you for touch-ups and stuff. So that's it. That's all the newer stuff. Like I said, definitely doing blog reviews on the foundations because that's something I can get more in-depth on once I'm like typing it up and everything. But love the lip glosses. I'm probably going to do reviews on these too because they're definitely something you guys should try out. You probably like, as long as you don't mind the stickiness. Because it's still sticky, like even after, way after you're done applying it. So that's it, and I'll talk to you guys in my next video.